Okay, honestly, I think I gave y'all enough time because I got to get my rounds off. What up, it's your boy Chacalatee with the Sexy Body. Welcome to a new episode of Chacalatee Plays. We are back with a live stream reaction video. You know what it is. You know we be in here talking about that damn girl, Caitlin Clark, and her rise in the WNBA. You know we be out here throwing out these hot takes when it comes to the world of sports. And we got us a really, really good hot take, and I had to do this because I feel like this has become personal, just like my investment, right, that I put into watching Caitlin Clark. I said in my very first video that Caitlin Clark, in order for the WNBA to survive, they're going to need Caitlin Clark to succeed. That's what I said. That's what I said. Now, the NFL doesn't necessarily need Shedeur Sanders to go out there and succeed. But I tell you this, it'll be one hell of a story. This is going to be one hell of a story. Which way did this swing? Because this feels a lot like Johnny Manziel. It feels like that. But the difference is Johnny Manziel didn't want to really play football. He just wanted the money. He wanted the fame. He wanted the celebrity status that went with being the top quarterback. That's what Deion Sanders' son is. That's what Shedeur is. But it ain't about the money for him because he got money. He want to go out there and prove everybody wrong that he is the man. And now y'all just put a bigger chip on this man's shoulder. This was one of the most ignorant things you can see somebody do. But I'm going to tell you something. He about to capitalize off of this. Man, how many times have I said that no news is bad news? No news about you is bad news. And this man has kept himself and the NFL relevant during a time where there are so many people who do not watch an NFL draft. My wife watched the NFL draft this year. She has never, I repeat, she has never watched an NFL draft. Do you see my comparison between this guy and Caitlin Clark? Do you see what I'm saying? The new eyes that are being brought to the sport. The people who went and watched this man play in Colorado. The people that went to go to Colorado games. People got bought tickets and went to go watch this guy play in Colorado. Oh my God. And not only that, they put 16 people in the NFL. Colorado has 16 people right now in the NFL. I mean, they ain't signed contracts yet. They got to make it through training camp and all this other good stuff. But as of right now, 16 people from Colorado. That man is making it happen. He's making it happen. And whatever the hell he said, they're trying to take it out on Shedeur. This is crucifixion. I saw a statement from Independent Aquaman. I hope he jump up in there so we can talk about this. But Shedeur, when he talked about changing the culture, when he talked about if you want your franchise to change, he's being honest. If I'm going to the Cleveland Browns, who have been garbage, I'll talk about stanky doo-doo. Doo-doo. If I'm going over there, we got to change some things because y'all culture is not winning. And I am here to bring a winning culture. See, they don't see that. They paint their own picture, their own narratives. Guys, I'm telling you, the same thing that I saw in the WNBA is the same thing that I'm seeing right now with this damn dude Shedeur. What did he do? You can't tell me that he sucks because this man won the award for best quarterback in NCAA. He threw for 4,000 yards. He over 40 touchdowns. That's just, listen, man, that ain't just something that some regular person just go out there and do. I don't care who they are. I don't care. If you can get into a good system they put around you, you will thrive. Tim Tebow is a prime example of that. If they would put the right people around Tim Tebow would have been something in football. Just because of what he was in college. You mean tell me he couldn't do half of what he done over there? It's just that they didn't know how to use him. They did when he was in Florida. That's the difference between everything. The system that you are in. Bill Belichick and Tom Brady had a system that they created. And that's why every other quarterback they try to put into that system didn't work. Because you had a Tom Brady who was, 199th pick. Nobody expected him to play. But this guy went out there and he obviously trained harder than everybody else. And when he got the green light, when Bledsoe got hurt, when he got the green light, he never looked back. He never looked back. You don't think that Shedeur right now is thinking like Tom Brady? The same damn Tom Brady who mentors him? Man, what are we even talking about? This is insane that this has happened. But it's also great content. And you already know they're going to use that up. Just go ahead and look. You already know Dion and them already got his son, Deion Sanders Jr., they probably already got the video ready for this to go out. Man, this man has signed a contract with Delta Airlines, and they were waiting for him to get selected so they could put out his commercial. Man, I'm telling you, because I am somebody who is unbiased. So I can look at Shedeur and I can tell you, yeah, man, he does talk different. But that's just how a really confident person talks. That's just how a really confident person acts. Like Anthony Edwards. See, the NBA has chosen to get behind Anthony Edwards. But do y'all see how that man, Anthony Edwards, acts? Man, he all out there in the face. Do you see him shoving LeBron James? He's not afraid of him. I told y'all, they do not fear LeBron like how they fear Jordan. Nobody finna go out there just shoving old Jordan like that. Not no youngster. They don't know what they getting themselves into. Man, what? LeBron James getting pushed all down the court by Ant. Hey, Ant is about that life. All that him talking about, you know what, we can give it to Wemby. No, you can give it to me. I am the face of the NBA. They show this man on commercial after commercial after commercial. He is the face. And the thing is, he didn't ask for it. He just went out there and balled out. And when I watch him play, he's awesome. He's awesome. PP, chicky. Yeah, Chocolate. What's going down, PP? What is going down, my friend? Welcome. John Richardson, welcome to Good Evening, man. You boys in the building. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, rocking with me. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit the notification bell so you know when your boy drop videos and live streams. Especially hit that damn like button because it supports the channel, hits the algorithm, lets YouTube know that somebody's about to
let him cook. Let him cook now.
I gotta go out, guys. You know I gotta go out. I'm treating this situation like it's the Caitlin Clark situation. The WNBA did not want somebody like that to come into the WNBA. No, they did not. They didn't want somebody that wasn't going to bend over to the system that they already put in place. They didn't want to. She going to go over there and train, create her own culture. She got the teammates to come over there and buy in. You mean tell me I'm going to get into a conflict with DeWanna Bonner? Now she's my teammate. Natasha Howard was hurt. So she's been out for a long time. She's going to be super healthy by the time the season starts. Mitchell is all smiles because her and Kayla have a brand new relationship. They like each other. Sophie been saying she want to play. You put all them people around that person and you see what you get. She ain't finna confine to whatever the WNBA coach is. The WNBA gonna have to change for her. Y'all want to know how I know this? Where is Sedona Prince? Somebody tell me, where's Sedona Prince? Oh, where is Kennedy Carter? Where are they? What up, Dave McCartney? Where are they? I tell you where they at. They asses is at home. They are at home. You're not gonna put your hands on the Savior. You're not gonna put your hands on white Jesus, white Jesus, white, cause she white girl. So white Jesus. Chacalatee Plays. You're not going to put your hands on her. No, you're not. You're going to get exiled. They exiled Kennedy Carter. They ain't even give Sedona Prince a chance. Domestic violence. We're trying to change the WNBA. Man, y'all better chill. This is about to be about basketball because for once in a lifetime, people are actually watching the WNBA because it's basketball. They not watching it because these women are dolling their faces all up because they wearing little clothes. They really watching it because it's basketball and it's men that are doing it and they talking about it. They understand the assignment. They just don't have the right people up in there to get this thing going for them. They need to go in there and get some chocolates to come up in there and let me speak for them. I promise you, if they let chocolate speak for them, everybody be, oh my God, he's saying what, yes. We need to follow what he's saying. Do it, please. Do it, please. You will see such a uptick in everything that y'all do. Because here's the thing, guys. You only need one. I'll be honest with you, WNBA. You really only need one. Because if you get one person in the WNBA that the majority of people want to watch, they will tune in to the other games. But you're going to have to provide some better players. So until then, y'all need to make sure that Caitlin does what Caitlin needs to do. Because she going to ball out. So what I mean by that is, I ain't saying roll over and let her do it. See, this was the dumb thing that people were thinking about when I say stuff like this. So we just give it to her, just let her have it? No. Go out there and play basketball against her. But when it's talking about commercials and deals, the marketing side of this, you better give that to her because she earned it. You really think they want to show commercials of Nafisha Kaya for real? Do you really think people are sitting at home waiting to watch a Nafisha Kaya commercial? Not saying that Nafisha Kaya can't ball, but I'm saying, if there are people really just, hey man, when that Nafisha Kaya commercial coming on? When her shoes finna drop? No. Dig this, and this is real. The only other person that I know definitively is Asia Wilson. Yes. There are people who tune in to watch Asia Wilson. Not as many as Caitlin Clark, but there are some who do tune in, and they look for the same things that Caitlin Clark fans are looking for. Now they got to give it to all of them because they try to give it to Caitlin before they gave it to Asia, and they had to backpedal. Whoa! We can't give Caitlin all this stuff right now. She just got there, and Asia has been in the league for like 6 years. Why haven't she gotten the shoe yet until now? When she has been a 2-time WNBA champion. She got like 3 MVPs. What are we talking about? That's y'all fault, WNBA, because when she did do what she needed to do, you didn't promote her that well. Now that you got this damn Caitlin Clark, y'all better not screw this up. You better not screw this up. And I'm saying that not because she's white and because Asia's black. I'm saying that because it's almost cursed. I'm trying not to curse so much. It's a hell of a lot of people who came over here to watch Caitlin Clark. In all races, from all over the world, literally all over the world. When you come in this channel, y'all be talking up in here. I be seeing it. We got Great Britain in the building, South Africa, Belgium. What? People come to watch her play. Y'all better not mess this up. Don't you mess this up. So I said that when I said my first video. So now I look at Shedeur Sanders. And I'm going to tell you something. It ain't like Shedeur Sanders is some kind of scrub. Because do you think that Brock Purdy is better than Shedeur Sanders? No, you don't. And if you say you do, you're just biased. You can't sit up there and tell me that you really believe that. Now, I have not seen this man take a snap in the NFL. I haven't seen him take one snap. But I've seen him play. And I feel like he's he is better than Brock Purdy. Matter of fact, he's better than a lot of people that's in the NFL right now. And now they put a chip on his man's shoulder for him to go out there. Y'all adding more fuel to the fire? What are y'all doing? In the NFL, if they have done this correctly, which I don't feel like they did, stupid Cleveland Browns, you're retarded. Hold on. Not now. Cleveland Browns, you don't make no damn sense. If y'all felt like y'all could get this man at any time, right? Why wouldn't you fix your team? Y'all didn't get everything that y'all needed. I hope, pray that y'all got an offensive line set up for this man. Because y'all are doing something to him that I saw get done to Caitlin Clark. Y'all ready for this? Watch this. Chacalatee Blast of me. It was a double Chacalatee Blast. I had to do this comparison. Y'all remember when Caitlin Clark was starting with Kelsey Mitchell and Wallace? Christy was her name? Wallace. I can remember her first name, but she was in there with Wallace and Mitchell. And they had Naisha Smith and Boston at the forward position, center. Who was playing small forward? Do y'all remember when they used to ice out Caitlin and have her in the damn corner because they had not Wheeler, but Wallace running point guard and Mitchell shooting guard? What do you think that made Caitlin? That's why she was standing in the corner sometimes, looking crazy. That's what they're trying to do to this man right now. When you go and pick a damn quarterback, you go pick a quarterback before this quarterback, and then you go get that quarterback too, and you got 5 quarterbacks on your roster right now. 5. You're trying to ice him out. All you did was just give him competition. Do y'all not remember when that man said, I had to make it personal? You can sit up here and say what you want to say about when he didn't shake old buddy hand. I know why he didn't shake old buddy hand. Now, would I have done that? No. It's just because I see things a little bit different. But I can't tell that man what to do, especially after you've been talking crap about me on Instagram. You running your mouth. Keep that same energy when you see me. That's what I'm about. Keep that same energy when you see me that you was on there with your Twitter fingers. Guys, think about this coming from Chacalatee. What do? I am on the media right now. I'm on YouTube, live. And y'all should be sharing it with your friends so they can be watching this too. I'm live. People gonna be tweeting and talking. If I didn't have my moderators, they'd be coming up here talking crazy. Y'all get them up out of here. It's the same thing. I'm just like him. He just do football. He just do football. Can't knock him. I can't. He's a person. He's a person. And you go talk crazy to me on the internet, and when you see me in person, I beat you. We beat each other head up. Now, when I see you, are you gonna keep that same energy? Or are you gonna be like, hey man, good game? Because you could have said, hey man, good game on the internet. Because I never said anything about you. We forgot about that part. I never said anything about you. Guys, let's put it like this. What did Kaylin say about anybody? Right? Nothing. So why would anybody have anything to say about her? I take offense to when people go after good people. Now, I don't know this man, Shedeur. I don't know him. But I do know when I go back and look at some of the things that he says, I mean, like, he ain't lying. Y'all trying to change our culture? You want to change y'all franchise? Then y'all pick me then. Presidents say that. Donald Trump said that he can go and shoot somebody in the middle of the street, and he still became the president twice. Oh, what are we talking about? This man talking about playing football, a game. It's a game. And people are taking that game and holding that personal. It's a game. This guy's going out there to go play a kid's game, guy, that he made it at. And people hating on him for that. They hate him. They hate him because he straight up believe. Isn't that what somebody with faith in God? Wasn't that what they look like if you actually saw somebody who really had true faith in God and really walked this way that, you know what? God has me no matter what. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I really do believe that. And people weaponize words. I'm not going to let that bother me. What are you talking about? I'm not going to let what you say bother me. If I did, I wouldn't be a man. I wouldn't. And a lot of men don't know what it means to be a man. You got to take those bumps and bruises. You got to stand up because it's people that are watching you. Go do your thing, young man. I'm supporting them. Just like I went and got my Caitlin Clark t-shirts and I'm waiting on my jersey, I'm going to go get me a Shedeur Sanders jersey when it come out too. Chacalatee Blast. Just because they want to treat that man like he ain't S. And I'm going to tell you something. Go ahead and keep doing dumb stuff like that. Because what did he do to you? You draft a man in the 5th round as if that wasn't a Joe Montana and a Tom Brady and a Aaron Rodgers and a Drew Brees. All these quarterbacks picked in the later rounds, and all of them Super Bowl champions. Brett Favre, all of these people Super Bowl champions. Look at Dak Prescott. He's the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. But they don't talk to that part about it. It's just that they can't stand the damn Dallas Cowboys because they always talk about them winning something and they ain't winning nothing. That's what the problem is. It's just like, okay, Angel Reese is the Dallas Cowboys because they keep talking about her like she hot shit, but she not. Ta-da, Chacalatee Blast. You like that reference? You like that? They talk about the Dallas Cowboys as if they was the Dallas Cowboys from the early 90s, late 80s. No, they are not. They are the 2000s. And the 2000s had a quarterback named Quincy Carter. Y'all remember him? They talking about the Dallas Cowboys like they have been something since they wasn't nothing. So that's the same comparison that I give to Angel Reese. The same thing. You can't sit there on your behind and sit there and tell me that girl can play basketball very, very well. You can't do it, and I'm not going to believe it. I am not going to believe it. Let me see who's in these comments, man. What up, everybody? Dave McCarty says Sedona drama ban. Gone. Dave McCarty said Kennedy Carter has left for Mexico, reportedly. She got to stay. Because they don't want to behind here. Ja already said, you see that practice video with the Fever team this weekend? I did not, but your boy, I got to check it out. You know I'm going to go check it out, man, while we on the screen together. Thank you guys for rocking with your boy on a Sunday night. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I thank y'all. Yo, I'm looking over in the chat. I see we got 22 people and 12 likes. You know how we get more than 22 people? If the 22 people up in here hit the like button to get it to 22, they going to be like, YouTube going to be like, oh, man, somebody got 22 likes? Hey, everybody, come over here. Chacalatee's cooking.
Let him cook. Let him cook now.
And damn it, I will. All right, let me read these comments. I got to get back. Hey, guys, it's a feel good. It ain't a feel good Friday. It's a feel good Sunday night. I feel great. I got all my work turned in. My wife and I we just loving each other. Boy, I'm going to tell you something. When you got the love of your significant other, you feel like you could do anything. You feel like you, I mean, I already feel like I could do anything. But I'm just telling you, that's just like a byproduct of my success. That's how I see things. I see things like me getting myself aligned, right? Me working on me, put me in a great position to make me the best I can be for my wife. And I owe that to her. Straight up, I truly do. Because these women that we asked to marry us, right? They didn't have to say, I do. They didn't have to say yes. We literally asked these women to stop doing what they're doing in life to come over here with us on our journey. Hey, you stop what you're doing. You come over here. You have my babies. You have my babies. You stay your ass at home and you cook and you clean. I'm sorry. I don't mean that part. But y'all know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You say, hey, stop what you're doing and come live your life for me, with me right now. You come on this journey with me. So if we going to do that, man, let's make this journey worthwhile. Chacalatee Plays. Make my journey worthwhile for my wife. We went to go see Kendrick Lamar and SZA last night at concert. Boy, I promise I was not disappointed. Great concert, man. I had so much fun. They play every song that I like. This man is on fire. And this is what happens when you poke the wrong person. This is what happens when you mess with, listen, what is it? Law number 19. Know who you dealing with. What is it? I think like law number 5, something like that. Protect your reputation at all costs because it's the only thing that you really got. You're not going to slander Chacalatee name. You're not going to slander Kendrick Lamar name. You're not going to slander Shedeur Sanders name. You're not going to slander Caitlin Clark's name. We going to come out here. We going to show y'all. You got to know who you dealing with. They didn't know who they was dealing with when they were talking about Caitlin Clark. Clearly, they didn't go watch none of the stuff that she did when she was in college. And they really thought that them old biddies in the WNBA was going to be able to stop her. Get out of here. You'd have lost your damn mind. Kendrick Lamar is a wordsmith. He's a wordsmith. That man got a doggone award for writing raps. I think it's a Pulitzer Prize. You don't just get some stuff like that. He wrote a rap. He's a rapper. You got to know who you dealing with. And he has won Grammys off of this damn Drake fool. This is what happens when you don't know who you dealing with. You don't know who you dealing with. Chacalatee don't come from my Cowboys high. I'm playing. I've been calling my Cowboys out for 27 years. And El Professor, the thing is they don't suck. It's just your leadership, guys. Can we talk about it again? Can we talk about it?
Let him cook.
I just been cooking. I got to hit it again.
Let him cook now.
Because I've really been cooking, guys. It's your leadership. If you got poor leadership, this is what the outcome is. Who's the Dallas Cowboys leadership? It's not the coach on the field. It's the owner that's in the box. The coach doesn't coach the team. Jerry Jones does. And that's the honest truth. When it comes to that team, that is the problem. And I promise if they were to fix it, the Dallas Cowboys, they would be Super Bowl contenders every year. Except for when they had all them terrible quarterbacks. But Dak Prescott is not a sorry quarterback. If anything, it's the system that they put him in, ran by Jerry Jones. Man, Tony Romo wasn't a sorry quarterback. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I believed in that team that had Romo. I believed they was gonna win a Super Bowl. Didn't happen though, because Jerry Jones. Same thing with Dak Prescott. How do you have these two rookies? Y'all remember when Dak Prescott and Zeke were rookies together and destroying the league? Y'all remember that? That team, I thought it was two of those teams with Dak Prescott and Elliott on it. I was like, man, they probably gonna win a Super Bowl if they can make it. And each time they got screwed. I just got to keep it real, guys. You're like, come on, man. The reason why most people talk the way they talk about certain people and teams and everything is because they got a bias. They love their team. I heard Stephen A. say this. I heard Stephen A. say he cannot speak against his team because it's his bias. But then you got the nerve to talk about Cowboys fans, Stephen A. The reason why you don't like them that much because you just like them. Stephen A. don't like Cowboys fans when he's exactly like them. I can't stand when he be talking about where he want to go watch a game played. I don't care that you want to go to beautiful California to go watch the Lakers when they ain't really that good. They just got Luka and LeBron over there. Give me a break. You can't, I want to go to the sandy beaches in Miami. But take your ass to Miami, Stephen A. You ain't got to go over there with the damn basketball team, go watch the game. Just go. You just can't go like that because you ain't got no chicks. You ain't got no females with your hairline all the way back here. I ain't talking crap about you. But I'm just saying, you like the only one I know that got money that I ain't never heard no stories about with women. I ain't heard no stories about Stephen. I heard stories about Shannon Sharp with women before I heard some stories about Stephen A. And they've been calling Shannon Sharp like fruity for a very long time. How is it that I got you on an Instagram live? I ain't heard no stories about Stephen A. How is it that you right now guys messing with this 19-year-old at the time? Talk about what you gonna do. Talk about put that big black baby up in her. I ain't never heard nothing like that from Stephen A. Ever. So I'm just saying, sass, yeah, it's sass. You get on my nerves. You get on my nerves. You talk about, this is the craziest thing. When they say stuff like this, why we gotta talk about these Cowboys? I don't understand why we gotta talk about these Cowboys. It don't make no damn sense. Every time I look up, we gotta talk about the Cowboys. Listen, Stephen A., if you didn't really want to talk about the Cowboys, you wouldn't. I watch Cam and Mace, when they talk about teams that they don't watch, they don't speak on it. Because they not ran by the machine. They ran by the people. So when a topic comes up that they don't want to address, man, I ain't finna talk about that. Get out of here. What the Cowboys done done in the last 30 years? Nothing. So why are we talking about them? I talk about them when they become relevant. We ain't gonna sit up here and act like Mike Tomlinson ain't lost all these damn first-round playoff games. Any other coach for real would have been fired. I don't care about him having no damn winning record and the fact that he's black. I don't care. You ain't won nothing. By right, you should have been fired. Are we playing games because it's Mike Tomlinson, my frat brother? I don't care that you're my frat brother either. We wouldn't even know each other. You wouldn't help me if I needed help, Mike Tomlinson. I'm not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe. I'm not. I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe, and that right there is the banana in the tailpipe. And you know what they say? Chacalatee, you're being offensive against your people. What you talking about? That man has been losing. And I watched plenty of coaches get their asses fired. White and black. We're not going to make this an issue about color. Yes, it's a lot more coaches in the NFL that's white than it is black. But I'm going to tell you something. You show me the one that got the best credentials that need to be up there. And then we can talk about him being there. I remember who was it? Charlie Strong went over there to the Texas Longhorns. They thought he was going to be the man. He was terrible. He sucked. Y'all remember when Michael Singletary became a coach? Y'all remember the sack man for the Chicago Bears? Terrible. You can't. If you trash, you is trash. And you got to get up out of here. You gotta go. If Deion Sanders would have had a 1-13 season, his ass would have been gone back to the black school, back to HBCU. You go, Deion. Go back over there where you ain't got no water. You gotta supply water with your own money. Come on, man. You cannot be a loser and think you're gonna stay. You can't. I don't care who you is. I don't care what color you is. You gonna get fired. What? Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. I have a heart attack on this microphone. Like, man. Hey, man, who got in the building, man? Let's go do that roll call. Roll call. I got David Wise, Can't Relate. What's good? Tiona, Independent Aquaman. El Professor, what's good, my friend? Philip, what's good? What's good? John Richardson, Dave McCartney, what is good, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new to the channel, you know what you got to do. And if you don't know what you got to do, I'm about to tell you right now. Hit that damn subscribe button to become part of Chacalatee Crew. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you know when your boy drops videos and live streams, guys. I thank y'all so much for rocking with your boy on a Sunday night. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I'm thankful. Johnny Dub, what's happening? Pam, what's good? Pam, I'm glad I got you up in there, man. I had to make sure I did a late show so you could be up in there. Let me catch all these comments. I'm probably not going to catch all these comments. So you know what, guys? If you wanted me to see something, just type it again. Copy and paste what you said and put it down here, and I will answer it. I'm sorry, I was cooking, guys. And you know when I'm cooking, I can't look over there. Because if I look over there, I'm going to get distracted. And then I ain't going to be able to cook. It's going to get burnt. I'm going to burn the damn food, and y'all ain't going to have fun eating this damn dinner. Or fourth meal if y'all already had dinner already. Eating your fourth meal. Taco Bell is the fourth meal. It's the worst meal, too. Put your ass on the toilet stool, be doodling. Bam! How you been? Good to see you. Johnny Dove, I'm loyal to winning. Owners, players, coaches, white, black, and everything in between can't get this work. I refuse to lose like it or not. I don't care. Johnny Dove, you get a Chacalatee Blast. That's what the hell I'm talking about. I'm telling you guys, if you can't get them on skill, you're going to have to get them on color. That's what it is nowadays. What they said about Caitlin Clark, they said that Caitlin Clark was not going to be able to make it in the WNBA. Said that her skill set wasn't going to be able to survive. She playing against these 18, 17-year-olds. You playing against these grown women. What happened when she went over there? She had a sorry-ass team in the beginning who didn't want to run her at point guard. 1-8. So they're like, okay, look, see, her team is sorry. She's sorry. Then she started getting good. She started getting good. And it was like, okay, her team's still sorry, though. They ain't doing nothing. Then her team started winning. And then they stopped talking about her skill set and started talking about her color. So I talk about if she wasn't a little white girl, they would be talking about her. They was talking about her when she was trash. You know what I'm talking about? When she got over there and she 9 points here, 10, 15 turnovers there, because she's getting into a groove in a system that's not made for her. They had her in a system that wasn't made for her, so they could talk crap about her. But as soon as she flipped that switch, and out there almost getting a triple-double a couple of times, what they say, they wouldn't be talking about her if she was white. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up forever. Go to sleep. I don't want to ever... Ah! I'm telling you, when they can't get you on your skill, they going to go to your color. Because they like, wait a minute, why ain't Asia getting all this? I don't know. Why isn't Asia getting all this? She's in a predominantly black league. So what you going to say? What you going to say about her? That she not a librarian? Because if she was if she was a librarian, which y'all have gave her everything that y'all been trying to give her? Is that what y'all was trying to do? Because I heard that Kelsey Plum got the business too. I heard that Sabrina got the business too. 2 white girls that can hoop. They got the business. And they said it was business that they got. They was not like anybody else. They got the business. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I thought Sabrina was talking crap when she was like, you better watch out, Caitlin Clark, because you got a target on your back. I thought she was talking crap about her. But what she was trying to tell her is, they was shooting at me too, Caitlin. I survived. And you can too. You can. Love you, bless. God dang it, I'm having fun with the microphone tonight, guys. Thank y'all so much. Okay, let me go back up to this thing. Where we going to start at? Hall of Famer wide receiver Terrell Owens was always correct about his analysis of NFL QBs, and he said that Tony Romo at that time was overrated. Tony Romo was the man. He wasn't the same man that was crying over Tony Romo, talking about, that's my quarterback. Shut up, Tony Romo. I don't want to hear it. Sass love like the Cowboys, dissing the Cowboys pays his bills. Of course, he understands that. But here's the thing about Stephen A., what I'm starting to see. His commentary on events is really not that good. But when it comes to him, like his sports analysis, it's great. But just his straight up commentary is with his own first take, because he's getting ran by the system, the machine. But then when he goes to his own show, right, I feel like he curses too much. Like he tries to push that because he can behave like the kicker. What's the kicker name? Y'all gonna get me. I can't remember. Every time I can't remember this dang old man's name. Pat McAfee. He trying to beat Pat McAfee. You can't beat Pat McAfee, Stephen A. You want to know why you can't beat Pat McAfee, Stephen A? Because you didn't start off like Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee came out the gate cursing. He didn't just start saying bad words. He been saying that. And he's great at what he does. So Stephen A, you got to find a different angle. And the angle you trying to jump on is the angle that Pat McAfee's using, but he didn't. Pat McAfee didn't create this. That's who Pat McAfee. I bet you sit down and talk to Pat McAfee. I bet he talk and act just like that. And people really didn't know anything about him because he was a kicker. They don't talk about kickers unless you're like Mason Crosby or like the kicker Justin Tuck. If you one of those kickers, they talk about you. Especially him not because he got allegations. Pam said, I just don't get the whole race baiting crap. Pam, it's the easiest, okay. It's the easiest way, right, to try to win an argument or a debate, which is something I don't have. I have conversations. When you have a conversation with somebody, you start to talk about things like you just said. I don't get why they keep trying to come with all the race baiting crap. Well, we can talk about it right now, Pam. It's because they want to keep us divided. Come on. They just want to really keep us divided on all fronts when there is so much harmony, man, when we all come together. But it's okay. I'll bring the ones who want to live in harmony. Come on over to Chacalatee. You hit that doggone subscribe button and like button and notification bell so you know when I drop videos and live streams. They want to keep us apart. They don't want y'all to hear Chacalatee. They don't want us to be happy. Pam, it's all about clicks. Yeah, it's all about clicks. Clickbait. And they know that draws a debate. People like the debate, man. I don't like the debate. I don't. Nah, I'm going to go to sleep early night, bud. Tomorrow, election day for Canada. I'm voting for none of the above. Check. Peace out, independent. El Professor said, can't relate. Give us the score for May 17th, big dog. People winning by how much? Oh, that's what's the score? Sorry, correction. The races were against yellow, red, and brown head coaches for the Lions, too. They demand it should be a black man. I mean, it's what it is. They just don't. No, man. Tiona said, laugh out loud at Mike Thomason. I know that's right. Come on, man. Come on, look. Listen. I'm a, how do I say this without just saying it? I'm a black man and know he's a black man. I know that. And I know that whatever happened in this country is whatever happened. But honestly, how do we move forward if we don't move forward? How? And it's okay to look back on things because you have to learn from the mistakes that were made so they don't be made again. So when people talk about this stuff, you should be comfortable enough to speak about it. People should. And when they can't, when they feel uncomfortable to talk about these kinds of conversations, when they really do, then they still some kind of closet. They in the closet still with it. Guys, we live all on the same damn planet. All of us live on a planet called Earth. And if one day we done something that's stupid, or if the ice age or whatever would happen, right? If any of this stuff happened, guys, we are dead. We are doomed. If this earth is not spinning on its axis, if this earth is not attached to the what you call it? Draw the blank, guys. The solar system. If it's not attached to that, all this stuff is aligned, guys. Everything's aligned. It all rotates around each other. If something happened, man, this thing spun off its axis, man, we are doomed. If it just by a millimeter, anything, we are done. We all live here. We're supposed to be taking care of this place. But they got a lot of people up here who's selfish and they want it all for themselves and they want to keep it by having other people work for them as they don't got to do nothing. That is not how this should work. Look, I admit it. When it comes to these characters, when it comes to these athletes, let me say characters. Gravity. There you go. When it comes to these athletes, man, I ain't saying go give it to them. They got to go earn it. I wasn't saying ever give anything to Caitlin. What you talking about? Give her what? She can actually hoop. Now, same thing with Shedeur. You can't sit up here and pick no damn Daniel Gibson. Is that his name? Gabriel? Daniel Gabriel? What is this man's name that played for Oregon? He's 5'11". Ain't no 5'11" quarterbacks that's leading no teams right now. That's not doing very well. Look at Russell. His defense held them up. Look at these quarterbacks are 6'2", 6'3", and above. That's what they mean by quarterback ready. Now they gonna sit and talk about Shedeur Sanders. He just too short and he don't have an arm. That's not what y'all said about Cam Ward. When they talked about Cam Ward, they said Cam Ward is NFL ready. He has the body and everything. That's what they said. I watched Cam and Shedeur practice together. And they stand side by side and they're the same height. This has nothing to do with this man's ability on the field. It has everything to do with his daddy and everything to do with him. Did y'all remember this, right? I saw it again for the first time again for a very long time. But there was a video of Deion Sanders. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm cooking over here. I'm cooking.
Let him cook.
If y'all saying something, I'm sorry.
Let him cook now.
It was a video of Deion Sanders. And they asked him about Shedeur. And he told him he's going to do what's best for his son because that's what a father does. They look out for their son. And this is what this looks like on this level. I don't know any superstar white professionals. I don't know any that sons were coming up and they had the opportunity to get them into the league. Archie Manning is not no damn Deion Sanders. This is not the same at all. Deion Sanders is well known and outspoken. So they gonna hold this over his head against him. When this man talk about what he gonna do, where he say his son go play at. What? What you mean? We got a draft. And we draft your son to whatever team we gonna draft him to. And Deion is like, no, them days is over. My son should be able to go play where he want to. He go play where he want to when he in high school. He go play where he want to when he's in college. Right? So why can't he get his choice when he gets to the NFL? Because it's a draft system. Well, I don't want my son to go to the sorriest team. That's what I don't want. Guys, guess what? The Cleveland Browns are not the sorriest team in the NFL. They one of the sorriest teams, but they not the sorriest team. And one of the reasons they were sorry is because they didn't have a damn quarterback. Can you imagine if Shedeur Sanders beats out all these quarterbacks and he go over there and he play like Drew Brees? Drew Brees, guys. You heard what I said? I didn't say Peyton Manning. I didn't say Tom Brady. I didn't say Aaron Rodgers. I didn't say Patrick Mahomes. I didn't say Lamar Jackson. I said Drew Brees. What if he went over there and played like Drew Brees? Drew Brees is a Super Bowl champion. Say what you want. Talk crap about him. Say he's sorry. Man is a champion. I ain't no damn Super Bowl champion. I can't say nothing about him. So imagine if the person who is mentored by the GOAT himself, Tom Brady, goes over there and shines with his chip on his shoulder because they just made this personal. Y'all remember what happened the last time that man said y'all made this personal? Y'all remember what happened after that? Go back and look at it. They won. They won. Come on, man. People hate winners. Now, I must admit, I do not feel like his jersey should have been retired. If he'd have played 3 years in Colorado and put up the numbers that he did his last season, we could talk about it. We could really talk about it. If he's in the running for the Heisman, all these 3 years, or at least 2 of those 3 years, we got to do something about it because Travis Hunter won the Heisman Trophy playing for Colorado. You can't tell me this man shouldn't get his number retired. I don't care if he played 1 year in Colorado. If he went over there and got a Heisman, guys, do y'all remember the last few people to win the Heisman? It wasn't nobody on defense. They're not talking about that part. But this man was special. He played defense and offense, man. And he played defense better than he played offense. Dora said JSU in the house. I follow players from JSU. It was sad what NFL allowed to happen to Shedeur. I love JSU. And Doris, that's why we got to look at stuff like that and be like, I already know what it is, but I'm going to stand with that boy. I'm going to stand with him. I'm going to go give me a Shedeur jersey. You know what that does? It helps people watch Shedeur. They're going to go watch Shedeur. NFL don't want that. You're not finna go over here and buck the system. You know where they messed up at? Y'all know what the NFL messed up at? Y'all watch this. You listening? They messed up when they drafted him. They shouldn't have drafted him at all. If they're trying to prove a point. They were trying to prove a point with Shedeur. And the Cleveland Browns are like the laughing stock of the NFL. So they are one of the teams that could do some dumb stuff like this and nobody get mad at them. They made some of the dumbest moves ever. So what's one more dumb move from them? That's what it is. They like, oh, it's just Cleveland being dumb again. Because I don't think other teams could have took the pressure of signing a Shedeur Sanders. They don't want that. Somebody said this man had a bad interview. That's what it was said. But guess what? It don't show who the person is that said he had a bad interview. And ain't nobody else talking about him having no bad interview. That's just what they can say to get everybody to go against him. That's one step before the race card. They went pick somebody named Daniel Gabriel. They already got, Mason Rudolph is their quarterback behind Deshaun, who's hurt, and Joe Flacco. You don't think that they gonna try to... Come on, man. That's what it always is. They try not to make it about the talent because we know what talent is. We all watched Caitlyn with these eyeballs that we have, and all of us saw that she was good. And what did they say? What did they try to say? That she wasn't good and she wasn't going to be good at the play in the WNBA. And when she proved them wrong, what did they say? It's because she's white. You don't think they're going to do the same thing about him and be like, man, it's black. That's why I not put him in the game. It's black. That's why they treated him like this and didn't pick him to this. Man, what? They are trying to make you conform to the system. It don't got nothing to do with you being black or white. You gonna do what they say you gonna do. Caitlyn is a white girl. What you talking about? It don't matter. They gonna make you do what they say do. I heard somebody say, man, once you in that position, once they say jump, all you gotta do is say how high. I heard somebody say that. And they said that because that is an elite class to get into. It's an elite class. It's just like rappers, guys. Like Puff Daddy's in trouble. Puff Daddy used to do some funny things with his artists and take pictures of them and use it as blackmail against him. So they never say anything. You gonna do what I tell you to do. That's what the NFL does. You gonna do what I tell you to do. Stop. Come on, guys. Come on, stop. We gotta stop playing. Don't do it. No, it was good, man. Say, hey, Chaka, it's good to see you. Back cooking up. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah, we got the same game, man. I'm telling you, man, I'm just missing all these comments, but I've been cooking, guys. And when I'm cooking, y'all just gotta appreciate what I'm cooking. Because I know it tastes good. Element Gold said, I think there are some subtle digs in the cracks that may be originating in a prejudice. Weak people just way overreact to little things because they need to find a reason for feeling small. Element Gold, you are not wrong. You're not. And I wish I saw this earlier so I could address it, but I'm going to address it anyway after I keep reading these. Element says, self-worth is lacking in some, and they drag us into the mud with them. Exactly, Element. And because instead of somebody having to, I don't know, go lose weight, I mean, for one, it's going to help you survive because being overweight hurts you. You know, instead of that happening, they tell us to conform to that. Nope, you got to do this. What? Whatever, man. Go. Take me back to the 80s. Take me back to the 1990s. Please. I want to go back to the 90s. Crap. CC asked for a bigger driveway to have 3-point line. Perfect. Because she worked on her game. I asked for something that's going to help me with my game. Everybody that's pissed off right now at people like them are people that was half-ass doing stuff and they think they deserved what they getting. You heard what I said? Think they deserved. Everything that's finna happen for Caitlyn right now, right, coming on his back end. Oh, no, everything that happened for Caitlyn and what's about to happen for Shedeur right now is what they earned. That man earned a draft pick to go to the NFL. He didn't do it like LeBron James, and I don't want nobody to try to compare what LeBron James did to what happened with Shedeur, because Shedeur, it can actually play. You're not about to see Bronny James in no crunch time minutes in any of these games against the Minnesota Timberwolves, who look like they about to eliminate them. They down 3-1. I don't think Luka and LeBron is enough. I don't think this story is going to go out well for them. In fact, it looks like it might be a public humiliation. A public humiliation. This man, Anthony Edwards, is abusing LeBron James out there, making him look small. Yeah, LeBron James having his moments, guys, but this is where the almighty have fallen. Y'all don't remember how it looked to watch Shaquille O'Neal limp up and down the damn court? Man, he was the diesel. And to watch that man out there play like some crap. So what you're seeing right now, it's just that LeBron is still good and healthy. He's still good and healthy while he doesn't look that bad, but they finna lose. Taylor said that's part, everything that happened was earned. You can always tell in the game where people are not practicing. That's Lakers game today was nuts. Yeah, it was nuts, man, but you gotta, like Tiona, it's Father Time is undefeated. Father Time is undefeated. And if you do not have a reserve player to help y'all get through, you're not going to beat these young legs. When Anthony Edwards went down with that knee injury, I was like, oh no, please. I was like, please, we don't need to see this again, man. Like, please. He got up, shot his free throws, went back over there and started hooping again. Like nothing happened. Yes. I love to see it. I love to see it. If you ain't injured, you just hurt, get your ass up and get back in the game. We need you. And that's the kind of leadership that's needed in the NBA, in the WNBA, in the NFL, MLB, all these things. They need the proper leaders. The Cowboys need the proper leaders. Exactly, and it showed today. Yeah, man, that boy is Dunsky. Elabego said, that's awesome. The legal system can really suck them up. Getting away from them can be hard. Life is such a roll of dice. Yeah, it is. It's very hard to get away. PP said, thank God the Lakers are close to being bounced. I could not watch Bronny get a ring. Hell no, Pete. No. No. When it comes down to it, I said what I said because of how they look. But I got to look at this team over 16 games to win. You understand? 16 games to win, not 16 games played. Because they right now about to go play game 5. And if they win, they're going to go play a game 6. If they win that game, they're going to play a game 7. And if they win that game, they're going on to the next round. LeBron James cannot be playing all these. Man, it's a reason why that man made it this far, guys. Do y'all notice that LeBron James takes off games too? He load manages too. They all do. I think he played his most games this year, but they all do. All of the pros do because they know better now. They're not trying to be like Grant Hill. They're not trying to be like Brandon Roy. They're not trying to be like Tracy McGrady. They're not trying to be like Derrick Rose. They're not trying to be like Penny Hardaway. They're not trying to be like these athletes who got injured and never came back. The ones that everybody made fun of. It was sad watching Derrick Rose try to play basketball again. Y'all mean with his foot injury. He's so tall, 7'6". That big frame on that foot, you'll never be the same. All these players got injured and never came back. That's why if I'm trying to get guaranteed millions too. Because forever, y'all still gonna get money off of me from the tapes that y'all show of me playing in these old basketball games while I'm sitting at home not getting anything off of this. So I'm gonna go get the biggest payday I can. Guys, don't be fooled by championships. Don't be fooled by all that stuff, guys. Because at the end of the day, you can't eat them championships. My kid can't eat them damn gold medals. He can't. You better give me $40,000 with my gold medal. I earned it. What are we talking about? The man that owned this team, I ain't seen him take a snap ever in life. He owned his team. His ass ain't took no snaps. He getting paid off for what I do. Better stop playing with me. Stop it. Let me go. Said I read that. Taylor said I was saying the same thing as soon as Anthony Edwards got up. I was so happy. Yeah, man. I was tears of joy. And he looked like my son a little bit. K Relay said LA Puddles. It's terrible. They look old as hell up out there. Y'all see that team? Element Gold said I think some black communities have the odds against them. Doesn't mean you can win eventually. Mean you can't win eventually or can. Because I think you meant the right can't up on there, right? Yep, so you can't win. Element Gold, I agree. You know, I heard somebody say this, and I've been running with it myself. Is it Les Mills? Les Miles? Can't remember. But I heard him say, why would I give hundreds of $1,000s to a community that live in a complex where there's pee outside all over the place, where there's trash thrown all over the place? He said, why would I give that community money? It doesn't cost you anything to throw your trash in a trash can. It doesn't cost you anything to go pee in a toilet. It doesn't cost you anything. But it costs you a lot to fix the neighborhood. So why would I fix somewhere where you guys are not taken care of? Why do y'all want somebody to come fly in and take care of y'all? I'm not. And it's sad when you hear it out loud. But you got the same opportunities as everybody else. They just look different because of your situation, because of the environment that you're in. We all get the same 24 hours a day. It's how you're going to use that 24 hours. And if you use that 24 hours sitting there contemplating life, thinking about what happened to you, you're sitting there drinking yourself until you feel so numb that you can't wake up. You're sitting there smoking. You're doing drugs. You're doing all these things, right? When you could be saving the money that you spend on them drugs to get yourself out the neighborhood. What we're talking about. If you don't want to be there, get out of there. I talk like this because I was there. It's possible. It's possible. And it's just some people, they don't know how. That's the problem. They don't know how. There's a lot of information out there that some of these people do not have access to as well. It's tough. A lot of people don't want to go back to the ghetto. They're going to kill me in the ghetto. The story of Jesus said that. They asked Jesus, why you don't go back over there to help people in your own town? Because they're going to kill me. What are you talking about? If I'm Chacalatee, become a millionaire, and I just stroll my happy behind back into my neighborhood and be like, I've come to save you guys. I'm going to give you money and make sure everybody has money to fix up their homes. They are going to rob me. As soon as they hear I'm coming, they're going to rob me. Why do y'all think that these rappers have to check in when they go to these different cities? You got to check in because I'm telling the big dog that run the city that I'm in town. And if I'm in town, hey, don't mess with him. He's off limits. You ain't got to give nobody no money. That's really like common courtesy. If I'm a rapper, I know I got my jewelry on. They don't care about me. You Takeoff, right? Was it Takeoff? They got murdered in Houston at a dice game. What the hell are you doing at a dice game in Houston? Late at night. What is it, like 2 o'clock in the morning? I'm going to tell you something, Takeoff. It ain't nobody out there in them streets that's trying to be nice to you. At no 2 o'clock in the morning in no damn Houston. They are going to rob you and kill you. He died. And they also talk about, man, it's because he messed around with this and that. Man, that man was in Houston. People get murdered in Houston all the time. People get murdered over a dice game. James Davis said, we constantly look for the next scandal. When will we tire of the sensationalism? Right now, James Davis. Right now, James Davis. If you're in here listening to me, you listen to somebody who doesn't care about none of that crap. I want the truth, the real, and I will fight and defend the real and the truth. So help me God until I'm gone. I can't do it. I can't. You won't get me. Let's see. John Dove said, drama sells, always has and always will. It will, because you want to know why drama sells, Johnny? Because there is somebody out there in the world who don't have nothing, or they don't think they have nothing. They don't like themselves. They feel miserable. That same person, when they get to see somebody on TV get slapped the shit out of them, or get pee thrown on them, or something bad happen to them, makes them feel good because they've been going through so much bad stuff that they can't wait to see something bad happen to somebody who got it all. They can't wait. Instead of them wanting to get their lives together, they want to see somebody else fall. That's lazy. You're just a lazy ass person. You know what? There's no place for you in my Rolodex. Anybody who is hating on somebody, wanting them to suffer and be worse than they are, you are a miserable person. You stay over there, you damn troll. That's I'm telling you, James and Johnny, there are a lot more people in this world who are sad, busted, and disgusted than people who are walking on cloud nine. I told y'all I had somebody, and she is a good friend of mine now too. We actually had to talk about it, and she had to see things from my perspective. I'm gonna show y'all in real time what perspective is. I'm sitting there talking to my friend, and she goes, Chad, I don't understand why anybody would want to walk around happy all day. And I was like, I don't understand why anybody would want to walk around sad all day, or pissed off or mad. Why you want to do that? It takes a lot of energy to feel like that. It don't take a lot of energy to smile. It doesn't. It takes a lot of energy because you got to think about the reason why you mad. You got to keep that stuff going in your head. And when I told her that, she's like, oh, man, I didn't look at it like that. Yeah. See, you look at people that's happy and be like, why the hell are you so happy? Like, because I woke up this morning. You don't appreciate that. You mad at something that happened between you and your husband probably, or something, one of your friends. So instead of you wanting to be happy because, I don't know, you're going through bull crap, you want everybody else to be sad too with you. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. So Johnny, there are a lot more people than me in this world who behave that way. Trust me. Y'all ain't gonna see too many people that act like Chacalatee in this world. And God, oh my goodness, I'm telling y'all, if y'all had time to actually chill, kick it with me, boy, we have the greatest time. Boy, we have the greatest time. And Professor, I'm probably gonna link up with him one of these games, man. I'm telling you, y'all will have the best time with me, man. I am a great conversationalist. Listen, guys, this is a true story. It happened just yesterday. You can ask my wife. We stayed in this place called, I ain't gonna even tell y'all because we're not giving away our secret, but it was a nice hotel. And I told my wife, I was like, I'm gonna go down to the bar, right? She's like, okay. So I go down to the bar. I'm not making this up. I walk in the bar and there's nothing but white people up in there. A lot of them. I'm talking about like at least about 50. I was like, oh, okay. I just kept on going. I walked to the bar, walked to the front, told a lady what I wanted. And I sat back and I had my arms crossed. I was looking at the TV screen. And one of the guys goes, he said, hey, whatever you want to drink, it's on me. And I looked at him, I said, are you serious? I'm like, are you sure? Like, there's something that you want to do? Really? Because I'm not going to turn down nothing that's free. Unless the chocolate don't roll like that. Anyway, he was like, yeah. He's like, I get you. I was like, why does this man buy me drinks? And I thought nothing else about it. I was like, you know what? I'm just here with these guys having a good time. And he goes, he's like, man, I see you just up in here. Like, what brings you in here with all these guys that look like us? And I said, to be honest, I said, me and my wife were just in town right now going to a Kendrick Lamar concert. And the guy next to me, his name is Lucas, he goes, for real? He's like, man, I like that Kendrick Lamar guy. I seen him a couple of times in shows. He's like, SZA, I don't really know her music. He's like, oh, real? So we start talking, having a good little time, just chatting it up, guys. My wife walk around the corner. We're all in that mug laughing. Ha, ha, ha. We're all having a great time. I like, baby, come over here and meet these people. She was like, Chad, we got to go. You know that. We was late, though. We was late as hell. I was like, okay, guy, I gotta go. I was like, look, man, I'm sorry. I don't want to look like I came over here to get some drinks for you and then leave. Like, no problem, man. It's like, if you was be able to stay here, we would have had a good little time. I said, exactly. Thank you. And I left. Ta-da! It's a true story. It's what happened, man. Telling y'all, it happened. People love me. I'm telling you, man, I'm somebody people want to be around. I like me. People need to like them, like and love themselves. All right, here we go. Element said, I know Pete, but it's okay to acknowledge that not every kid is what gets the smoothest path. Some may have a bit more to navigate than others. Yeah, they do. We can help them out. El Professor, what's good with the $9.99? Hey, you get that? Get them black.
Get them black. Get them black. Get them black. Money. Fuck them up. I played. Get them right. Tighten up. Get right. Get them black. Tighten up. Fuck them up. Get them right. Tighten up. Fuck them up.
Yeah, hey, appreciate you, El Professor. Come through with that $9.99 for ya, boy. Hold on. No one is prepared for the fever, El Pro. No, they're not. Guys, welcome to Chacalatee Plays, where we mix sports and mental health with entertainment and a twist of humor. You are absolutely right. You said the key word, Chacalatee. How? We're gonna get to that because I'm bouncing back and forth, guy, between these things. LeBron is the all-time NBA scoring leader because of his greatness and longevity. Kalen is the all-time college scoring leader in 4 years and fewer games than anybody else. Saying a player is successful because of their skin color and using a race card gives these haters their excuse for being second rate. It does. They don't understand. It don't work that way. Ken Relay says Shay is the prime example. When you just hear everything on the surface of Shay, people know what's going on, but for clicks, they will do video disagreeing with him or her just for clicks. Yeah, and they trying it with this one. I gotta talk about that too. You better put that apron on and cook chocolate. I did. I'm trying. I'm doing it, man. Chocolate. I'm doing it, man.
Let him cook. Let him cook now.
Look at that. PP said, Chaka said, are you sure you want to buy? I'm Black Irish. Hey, PP. You ready to laugh again? I have Irish descent in my blood. Like, no lie. On my mom's side, I was able to track my family history back to like, I think it was like the 1700s. Like, no lie, man. I'm talking about, I seen family crest and ship captains and stuff like that. I'm not making none of this up, guys. I promise you I'm not. I got to get back on and actually keep tracing the lineage. But I found some of the people, I spoke to them, like really reached out to them and said, hey man, you know what? I'm like yo great cousin, a great grandchild. Yeah, all these people. I seen paperwork, guys. I'm not making this up. And it said um 2 workers, I think, and then 1 Negro kid that had to work. Like for real, I've seen these paperwork, guys. It was in the census. You know that thing that people don't want to sign because they think that they're gonna get in trouble with the people that go try to come and get them and take them back to their countries when they sign the census. No, the census is just so they can recognize who lives in what city, pretty much, who's there, so they can track your family history. I got a lot of family that live in Cold Springs, guys. If my family wasn't signing any of these census reports and stuff like that, I wouldn't be able to find them. I could go to the courthouse and they could put up all the records. It's all there. Everything that we all had back in time is now in a database. You can go look it all up, man. It's dope. So like Duke Lombardi, yeah, I'm part Irish. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna get, because I said I was gonna get back onto this thing to keep trying to search and find my family members, because like we're scattered all around Cold Springs, scattered all around Louisiana, we're scattered around California, guys, scattered around Houston. My family's everywhere, and I want to meet them. I want to just talk to them because I want to see where we truly came from, like why I feel the way I feel, why I think like how I do, because there's nobody else in my family who behaves like I do. I'm telling you, I'm the black sheep, and I think I'm the one that's supposed to connect everything. So here we go. Not even think. I believe. You thought it was gonna get dark? No, hey, Duke Lombardi. No, man, we had a good time. We was in there drinking, having a good time, man. El Professor said, yes, the IRL with me and Chacalatee would be box office. It's going to be a box office hit, man. Duke Lombardi, the free drink and bar story. I mean, it was, and Duke Lombardi, I had a great time at the Kendrick Lamar concert. I cannot front. But I'm really thinking about how it would have been if I was stayed there with those guys in the bar. Because they kept coming up to me. They kept walking up to me, shaking my hand, and it was like, hey, man, how you doing? They said, were you part of the scavenger hunt? Ha ha, we all laughed. I was like, no, guys, these are rich people. These are really rich people. They had spent a 4-day scavenger hunt, riding around their BMW motorcycles all around Dallas, looking for all these artifacts and stuff like that. It's a big old game. They had a big-ass book, right? It looked like they made this book. On Amazon, and had it sent back to them. It was like it was published. And like open the book up, and they had all these damn markers you got to go find. Like, man, these guys really put a lot of thought into this. They got awards for, they won. They had a great time. They laugh. I'm like, man, see, that's how life's supposed to be. That's how life's supposed to be when you an old ass man and your old women out there riding around on your motorcycles, scavenger hunting in Dallas. You ain't worried about nothing else that's going on in the world. That's how life's supposed to be. It is, but it's hard. You got to check in. You're gonna get shot. PNB. Was PMD, got robbed for his jewelry. Boy, it's cold. It's a cold world. It's cold. I can't relate 38-6. You know I won't be mad at that. Look, I know the Fever gonna win 30 plus games. I'm saying 36-38 for sure, because their lineup, guys, and I think that the games that they probably end up losing, if they really do lose, is gonna come way at the end of the season when they already got so many games won that they're gonna rest their players for the playoffs. You are about to see what it looks like to have good players, not just one here, 2 there, 3, and have really one exceptionally good one that everybody coming to watch. You're gonna get to see what it looks like to have that and compare it to what the NBA is. It's not a big comparison because the WNBA is nowhere near the NBA. But they finally do have a superstar. They finally do. And you're going to see what it's like to have a superstar not play fourth quarters. Her team is going to be up by so many points. When they come down to the last few games of the season, they're not going to be worried about trying to win. They're not going to be worried about momentum. They're going to be worried about keeping these legs fresh because they're about to whoop everybody's ass. Chacalatee Plays. I mean, I don't know why they don't understand. I don't know. Matt, what's good? Said, what's up, y'all? Nighttime Chaka. I am driving and I had to pull over to say, hey, what's good, Matt? Hey, thank you for being safe, brother. Thank you for being safe. Always. I remember when I was doing a live one time and it was on my phone and I was driving. but I wasn't like picking up and talking stuff like that. But somebody was telling me, it's like, yo, man, you need to be safe out here on these roads like that. And he was honestly right. He was really right, because I think like at least 95 to 99%, I'm gonna say that, of the wrecks that you see happen on highways, they come from people who are distracted and people who are in an emergency. There are people out there who might be like, feel like they're gonna have a heart attack or something like that. Or they gotta pee, or they gotta poop, so they got their foot on the gas, going real fast, trying to get to where they gotta go. And you got people that's on their damn phones, dropping their phones all over the ground, trying to pick it up. Like, this is a real thing. It's a real thing. And I know a lot of people, they do it. Like, I am guilty of doing it, right? I've done it. But I have worked on not doing it anymore. And it's because it's a compulsion, guys. If you do something enough, it becomes habit. So now you got to do things to break that habit. So what I do now is, before I leave the house, I find what album I want to listen to, or I find what audio book or podcast. I find whatever I want to listen to before I start that car and I start driving. Because ain't that what they taught you when they taught us how to drive cars, right? They teach us the first thing you're supposed to do, get in the car and first check the tires, see if they good. Then you get inside, you check the rear view mirror, check everything, make sure everything is good. Check your seatbelt, you're supposed to do all those things. Like, that's safety. People don't do stuff like that no more. They just get in their cars and go. They just be riding around, just driving all crazy. And I talk like this, guys, because life has to be different for me when I'm raising a family. I need to put productive citizens into the world. You know, people that's gonna make this place continue to keep spinning. I don't need to bringing these knuckleheads out here, man. I don't need to be bringing these knuckleheads out here. We just said it. Some people are born in unfavorable situations, and at some point in time, somebody's got to wake up. So, like, somebody's got to wake up and realize that, yo, this might not be right how we doing things. I'm just saying, like, do we really got to keep on living like this? Do we really? Are you really cool with pee and poop outside the house, mama? I don't want to live like this no more. So we got to do what's right to get out these situations. A lot of people don't know the how. Don't know the how. Can't relate, said they don't know the how. Well, check this out. This is honestly one of those ways how, right? I'm going to school to get my PhD so I can actually go back and teach these parents. It's not the kids, guys. When they talk about the next generation being the ones that change the world, that is not the truth. The next generation that changed the world is pretty much us. It's me. Because I have to teach that to my son who's going to keep it going. That's how it works. It's the generation that teaches the next one. So I have to help these parents, because I want to counsel. Like, I actually am, guys. It's like, I do it off of this, though. I do counseling when in my life. But on here, I've learned how to mix that with sports, what brings everybody together. El Professor knows that. Tiona know it now, right? She know it because she got it from my girl, Kelsey, the Ball Eye Queen, who probably gonna jump in this thing because it's late. I just summoned Kelsey, the Ball Eye Queen, when I just said her name right now. That, guys, spells. But yeah. No, brother said, and the lie detector determined you are telling the truth. What happened? What did Nara say? Nara giving some prediction that they're going to win 100 million games? Oh, no, he says he's right. I am.
Let him cook.
I am.
Let him cook now.
All right, Matt, thank you for pulling over. Yeah, man. Let's be safe out here, guys. I want to see y'all make it home. Tiona said, laugh out loud. I'm also a coach and a case manager. Yep, Tiona. Yeah, man, I was a case manager. No lie. I was a case manager in Killeen. Guys, I've seen everything. I'm telling you, I have seen everything, man. There is nothing that will surprise me ever. Nothing right now. I would have to see somebody really just fly. No, I'm not playing. I'm talking about I'm standing next to them and they not levitate. I'm talking about just take off and fly through the sky. Just be doing loop-de-loops and everything. Then I'll be like, yo. But until then, I don't think there's anything that's going to surprise me. I've heard so many horror stories. I've been involved in so many horror stories. Boy, it's the reason. It's one of the main reasons I didn't stay working for Child Protective Services. Somebody wanted to take Chacalatee out. Really wanted to take me out. Had planned on how to do it. And dump me in the woods. Guys, I don't know if y'all know this. I live in Texas. There's a lot of places in Texas where you could go take somebody and dump them somewhere and they'll never find them. They will never find them. We got places that got wild pigs and stuff like that, guys. Trust me. We got a lot of lakes and stuff around here too. We got oceans and rivers, and if people want to know what they want to do, they will take you and dispose of your body and never find you again. This man said, because here's the thing. This man didn't say he was going to take Chacalatee and just execute him. No, he said he was going to take Chacalatee. He was going to pow Chacalatee, because you got to be politically correct on this thing. I ain't trying to get no red flags. He going to put me in his trunk. He said he going to drive me out into the woods. And the crazy thing is they lived out in country land. He going to drive me out there and dig a hole and bury me in it. That man had a plan. He had a plan. So yes, they can get away with these things. No man's land, he tried to get me. Can't relate. I ain't do anything wrong. I was just doing my job. I just tell you, people don't like to get in trouble. They don't like to be held accountable. Tone said, did you see Enrique and Paige last night? They were at the Kendrick and SZA concert. Hey, no, I didn't. But I seen some extremely tall ass women out there. So they probably was basketball players. Yeah, man. Look, I'm 5'10", guys. 5'11" when I got shoes on. I guess I'm average height. So obviously anyone be 6'2" or something like that, 6'3". I'm looking up at them like, man, I'll still climb that tree though. But I'm married, so I ain't doing none of that. Chacalatee Plays on the low. I didn't see him there though. I did not see him. Phyllis said, as you pointed out, practicing without a plan or purpose just burns calories. It should be to build the fundamentals and the muscle memory so that there are no overthinking and pressure game situations. You are absolutely correct, Philip. You are absolutely correct. And the difference between this season, guys, and last season is that they practicing with a plan. Like the women over there, for the most part, I believe they all have been trying to develop some type of plan. I mean, they should, especially with what's going to happen in the WNBA right now. You're trying to have leverage, right? Well, you guys can't have leverage if you do not have a productive season. Y'all season this year has to be better than it was last year. And the only way that you make that happen is you show a lot of fever games. They got that one. They got that check. If you guys come to these games, fill up the arenas. If y'all guys watch it at home, you got another check. If everybody go out there and they play their best basketball, I ain't talking about none of this damn prison rules ball. No, they go play basketball. Because if it's anything close to what we see as the action in college women ball, more people will respect it. They will respect it, guys. If you have a reason to watch something and everything else over there that you watch is, it's all right. It's okay. But you'll watch it. They won. They won. They don't understand that they won, guys. They won. For years. There have been only 5,000 people, 3,000 people at these games. They're not even showing these games on no major networks for years. And now they finally are. And those people over there are acting like it's been like this already. They're acting like they've been this good. Y'all been good enough against each other. Y'all have. Sorry. Y'all been good enough against each other. Y'all talk all that crazy stuff about if we played against the men, we'll beat them. No, you wouldn't. But we actually saw Caitlin Clark in the video beat some men. We saw that. And now we see her going over there play against y'all. And said that she wasn't going to be able to make it. Dinosaur Taurasi, Gino, Agamararar. What were y'all even thinking about? It was insane. Now you got to pay for it. Same way that I'm praying that Shedeur make these boys pay in the NFL. All of them pay. I want all of y'all to pay. And when it come down to pay, for real, pay, the Browns, y'all going to pay me. Y'all gonna pay me. Y'all gonna pay me. Where we at? What happened? What's comments going on? Okay, here we go. Pam said, I was a nurse for 25 years. I have seen lots in my day. People be crazy. Yeah, they do. They be crazy as hell, Pam. Taylor said, a lot of the Wings players went, I believe. I probably seen them. They was tall. I had my Meta Ray-Ban glasses on. Man, them things are awesome. Recording everything. PP said, I don't see the Fever losing less than 10 games because I don't think their defense will really improve. They will lose a ton, but still give up a ton. I don't see CC's defense ever improving, ever. I don't know, Pete. They got some defensive specialists over there. Now, man, they ready for war. Dave McCarty said, "El Professor winning 75% of the games in any league is super hard. 33-11 is 75%. So that will be hard when playing LVMN and NY 11 times." You know, you are right about that, Dave. So I really got to look at that. I got them winning 30 games, though. I really got them winning 30 games. Because a lot of the teams that showed up and pulled up don't look like how they look anymore. The Suns was a really good team. I think they only lost 11 games. Look at them now. They're going to be trash. The New York Liberty are going to have a tough going. Watch. I believe that you're starting to see Breanna Stewart on the other side. On the other side. She got cooked over there in the one-on-one. And we could be like, yeah, but she's out of position. She looked like she was out of position in the finals. She looked tired. Sabrina, they look tired. And if you put those kind of teams in run and gun situations, you know what you do? You run them out the gym. I know Mitchell can go. I know that Kayla can go. I know that Sophie can go. I know that Lexi can go. I watched that game. They can go. All they need is them four rotation, keep pushing, and just put the pieces around them. DeWanna Bonner can run. She played with the Suns. She know how Coach White coaches. Natasha Howard's a runner too. All these girls going to be up and down this damn court. And if they do the rotations right, man, they will sub in at the right time so they can dictate the flow of the game. I believe that they are going to put people in a damn blender into a track meet. And once they got them tuckered out, they're going to bring in these heavy units. They're going to sit out there and shoot threes like Dantas. And they're going to bury you. That's what's going to give Kaylin that opportunity to go to the bench. Yeah, I'm going to go over here and chill. They got to do it right, though. I'm telling you, man. It can happen. Just got to do it right. Just got to do it right. K Relay said, Pace is dangerous right now. Indiana is the place to be for basketball. Is the game on yet? I'm about to get ready to shut this thing down. I told my wife we was going to spend some time tonight. We're supposed to be watching the movie The Sinners. So I got to go. She's trying to finish her homework. PP said, and insisting on keeping Boston in the starting lineup will hurt the Fever. She needs OT come off the bench. She is the weak link by a mile. But who else are going to put in the star for her? Because they're going to need her offensive production in the beginning. I don't know. I think Boston might. I don't know. But she is, though. She is the weakest person on that team out of the entire team, Pete. I do not disagree with that. Nar said, hey, Chaka, don't forget to drop the cooking merch. It's coming. I had to do some things with legal stuff. And now I got to get the prints and stuff made. So it's all coming, guys. I got the slogans and everything, guys. We are on our way. I have to reach back out to Adrian now that I have some time. I'm back from my vacation. But I'm going right back out to Canyon Lake to spend some time with my father-in-law, man. He does this thing. He does this trip to Canyon Lake with his biker crew every May. So we become a part of that crew, man. We go out there, have a good time with my son. And my wife started going now, too. So we go out there and we go hike. And I'm gonna try to wake up early in the morning and go fishing out there in Canyon Lake. I get some good fish pictures. I'm going to take them and I'm going to send them to you guys and show y'all. I might go live out there, too, while I'm doing it. We'll see. But y'all know when I'm with family, man, I got to really give them that time because they give me this time, and I have to respect them for that. Pam said, PP Stephanie White is all about defense. Fever is going to be tough this year. You all right? K. Renee said, Dave Baby Cardi, the only team that's a threat of those three is Minnesota. LB got dismantled. NY is on IR. Yep. See? You watch those things. Because Laney Hamilton ain't coming back this season. Pam said, and Christy Size was a defensive specialist according to the WNBA. That was a lie, though. That was a lie, PP. How that turned out. I am not sold on White. I felt she was the wrong coach for this team. Yeah, PP. I don't know who the they was that said that she was the specialist because she was not a defensive specialist. It did not show. Her team was terrible. Gary said, man, why you said that, man? Name like that. Who? Gino Aguilar. Because I just be messing with him. I respect that, man. He got a lot of wins. He just won national championship. Y'all know me. I'm not biased. If I met him, I'd be like, brother, you the man. You the man. And he better not be no butthole towards me either. El Professor said, at David Carney, you're right about that. That take is statistically correct. I also see the LA Sparks as a threat as well, Dave. Yeah, LA Sparks, don't forget about them. And some people said that the Valkyrie may have put together a team that's going to fly under the radar. I don't believe it, but that's what people saying. That was the news outlets were saying. Bam said that PP Size was just a crappy coach all around. White is a much better coach, for sure. Taylor said Indiana Fever has an 8-minute day one practice video on their YouTube page. If anyone wants to see them in action, I'm going to probably go check that out. And it's going to be my live for tomorrow morning when I wake up, or whenever I want to do this. Not when I want to, I just when I know everybody's on. So I try to do it around lunchtime, because I know people get on for lunch. I'm most likely going to start doing these much like how ESPN do their shows. They just do a recap of what they talked about in the morning or in the afternoon. But I'll add on to whatever happens throughout the day as well, because it's something happening every day. This Shedeur thing, right? It's going to be going on for a very long time. This is actually good marketing when you think about it. It's actually good marketing, because and it's also a good strategy, because let's say Shedeur does pan out to be one of the greats, right? Or one of the better football players. You just got that man on a super duper low rookie contract, meaning that you can go get some other players and bring them in here and keep on protecting him. What I see they could possibly do is go pick up some offensive linemen through some drafts. Through some trades. I see them actually trying to pull off something like that, but we'll see. We'll see how it works out, man. I'm in favor of him. I want to see him succeed, just because they came at him crazy, and I don't feel like he said something that was out of the ordinary. I mean, like, you feel like you the best. Go out there and show it now. Now, people can be pissed off because you got your jersey retired, but I mean, your daddy did that. But your daddy didn't get you in the NFL. Your daddy didn't do what LeBron James did for his son. These are not the same at all. But I would believe that people would speak about this because it does involve two fathers of sons who are going into professional sports and who played themselves. So that's why I see it being like that. Worst coach ever, right? The professor said, can you relate? Yes, Indiana's infrastructure will be different in the next year or two. The Pacers and CC effect will change the Indiana experience for visitors. Hey, you know what? The Indiana Pacers, they're not bad right now. I don't think Halliburton is the answer, but they're not bad. Kate Relay said L Pro for sure. I'm going to check them out. Jabber said Valkyries could be a sleeper sneaker. I'll tell you. David Carter said Pacers up after 3 quarters, 108-88. They getting blasted. Close game, whatever. People need to compare CC's defense stats against other guards' defense stats, and you'll see CC decent defense. I believe she keyed all guards and blocks and rebounds. She did, whatever. Like, for real. I didn't see anything really wrong with her defense. I just think that there was something that had to be found because there was nothing else. I mean, she turned the ball over because she passed the ball a lot, and she got all the crazy behind the back stuff. So I expect that, especially when a team can't catch. Timmy Fagabawanini. I said her name all wrong. But Timmy gone. She couldn't catch. That's why her fingers are broken up. But yeah, she's got better defense. I never talk. I talked about her defense at first. Well, no, I didn't. I was asking why would people talk about her defense, because I didn't understand why. I really didn't. I did not at all. Didn't make any sense. Guys, yeah, but I'm finna go spend the time with my wife, man. I thank y'all so much for tuning in, rocking with your boy. I could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I thank you. If you are new, guys, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the notification bell so you know when your boy drop videos and live streams. I will be back on tomorrow, man. It's Monday. On Mondays, my nighttime is free. It's just like my Sundays, Saturdays, and my Fridays, so I gotta take time. I gotta take advantage of this time, and it's a lot that goes around. I know you want to hear Chacalatee talk about it, so Chacalatee is, guys. Thank y'all. Hold on, got two more comments. PP said Timmy was good, god awful, especially in the playoffs. So all I could make a layup. Yeah, Timmy was stay injured, man. You can't really rock with somebody like that. David Carter said LA Sparks until Cameron Brink gets on the court aren't that good. She is out the first part of the year. If they make the playoffs healthy, then they could be dangerous. Yeah, they really need her because she's great at rebounding. If Cameron Brink didn't get hurt, you wouldn't hear nothing about Angel Reese and her double-doubles, because Cameron Brink was averaging like 11 rebounds a game before she got hurt. Yep. I'll leave everyone with this. Control, Alt, Delete. Control yourself and alter your thinking. Delete negativity. Good night. I like that. Can't relate. I'm going to pin that to the top, brother. Pin that to the top. No, said peace out, peace out, peace out, John Richardson, man. It's a pleasure. Whatever CC defense was lacking in college because she was the big scorer and couldn't get into foul trouble. I understand. I understand, whatever. Nar said, hey, T, happy 5-year anniversary. Nar brothers, have a blessed evening. Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, and it is a 5-year anniversary for me for YouTube. I supposed to put that video out there, but I just been doing so much. Y'all know how it is when you live the life of a Chacalatee. I love you guys. Seriously. All of exclamation points, guys. Appreciate y'all, man. It's a great night. Whatever said, great podcast. Good night. Appreciate you, whatever. Appreciate that. You know for sure that there are going to be 41 games that are sellouts. You know that for sure. I'm calling 44, guys. I'm out to Stain Phillip, man. Y'all take care. Peace.